Hello, viewers. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. Thank you very much for tuning in for yet another video on this channel. Really appreciate your support and everything like that towards it, and all of the videos we've been doing lately. Your support, your comments, continue to keep that coming in and everything like that, so we can continue to make quality content on this channel and press forward with it. So let's get right into this video, shall we? But before we get into the depth of it, I'm kindly asking you as well, for the third time possibly in this week, to have a listen once more to that interview with Kimar Taxi Lawrence, because when you listen to something over again, watch something over again, sometimes there's points that you miss out the first time of listening to it, and you listen to it again and you pick up on certain things that you didn't know, or certain things that you just forgot, and it gives you a broader perspective on everything. And being able to watch it over again, you have a different insight, a different take perhaps on the matter, and perhaps it might even give you an opportunity to jot down the different concerns that Taxi has with the national program and areas that he would like improvement in. And he touched on quite a bit of areas, and it wasn't only support staff, it was a number of areas. But we will get more into depth into this, especially on Thursday when we go live, so we can take a good look on that for sure, so we can be able to talk more at length about what he said and everything like that. So that's something to look forward to. So, and I look forward to your questions and everything like that. So Ravel Morrison, everybody knows who Ravel Morrison is, right? The 28-year-old midfielder from Wythenshawe in Manchester. Yeah. So as many of you will know, Ravel Morrison had a trial recently with Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, as we know, are a championship club based in South Yorkshire. Struggling, to be fair. Darren Moore, former Jamaican international, took over a team that was struggling. Now they're basically in a position where they need back-to-back wins, essentially, to pull themselves out of the position that they're in. So the scenario is like this. There's no margin of error for Sheffield Wednesday between now and the end of the season. They're a club that desperately needs points, maximum points, that is, as well. It was a tough start for Darren Moore, new team, new environment, and just like everything else in life, everything takes time. And for Darren Moore and his troops and everything that he's trying to accomplish and get through, it took time. And now you're starting to see a little bit of a rhythm of how he wants to play. But I think regardless of whether Sheffield United stays in the Championship or gets relegated to League One, Darren Moore has to get the job wherever it is, whether they stay in the Championship or he's managing a team in League One next season. I personally think he's a manager capable of managing in the Championship. So even if Sheffield Wednesday gets relegated to League One, I say stay with the team. Hopefully the chairman of that football club understands what Darren Moore is trying to build. And you can see it from the defensive structure that he has. I like the 4-2-3-1 that he has used in times gone by, the 5-3-2 in particular as well. And the traditional but less popular these days, the 4-4-2. You can't go wrong with a 4-4-2 these days. And it's one of my favorite formations. It is in fact one of my favorite formation. It's just an inverted 4-4-2 that I like with a diamond. So Ravel Ryan Morrison, what is the deal? You guys have been used to those videos of late, haven't you? What is the deal? The deal is this. Sheffield Wednesday have decided against signing Ravel Morrison until the end of the season. Why? Sheffield Wednesday missed out on the opportunity to sign Ravel Morrison in the allotted window. According to the Yorkshire Evening Post, the Championship club had to report to the English Championship board by March 22 if they wanted to sign the player or not. So March 22 was the deadline to sign the player. And right now we're March 31, going on April 1. So Sheffield Wednesday are 9 days late. Shouldn't they have known about this? Shouldn't they have known that there would have, even though Ravel's a free agent, shouldn't they have known about the deadline before being able to bring in this player prior to the end of the season? I think so. But if there is a glimmer of hope, is that the Championship club, Sheffield Wednesday, are looking into the matter and seeing if there's any loopholes that can allow them to bring in Ravel for the rest of the season. But if you ask me my personal view on the matter and my thoughts about if he's going to be a Sheffield Wednesday player between now and the end of the season, I would say no. I think that Ravel is going to explore other opportunities, and I personally don't have any issue at all for Ravel to do that exploring either. I fully expect him to be continuing the search for a football team, to be continuing to work hard, continuing to be in the gym, continuing to be an individual that is hungry for the game. And if you ask anybody, and look, I've spoken to Ravel as well. I've spoken to Ravel, and he's arguably one of the nicest guys you'll meet in football. Honestly, a man of a few words, yes, but arguably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in world football. Hands down, honestly. He's up there with Juan Mata, Deva Orgil, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yeah, for me, those are the top three nicest guys you'll ever meet in football in terms of having a conversation with them asking you how you're doing and everything like that. And Ravel, for me, is in the top 5 of that list. So, yeah, he's going to be an individual that I think will find a club soon. When? We're just going to have to be a bit more patient. And that is the reality of the situation. Where? Let's see. The La Liga club is still interested in him. That I can say. So we'll see if he'll be exploring that opportunity. And as we know, we have the World Cup qualifiers in September. And as we also know, June will be the second round of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. So you'd expect in that window the JFF to be able to arrange one or preferably 2 friendly matches in that period of time. And I think that would be a perfect opportunity for Ravel to get some games under his belt. And as we know, he hasn't played much football, to be quite fair. Just a handful of games that's other than a hog before leaving on January 9th. So he hasn't played in almost 3 months, you could say. But his time will come. I personally am not worried about it. And even if he doesn't kick a football between now and the end of May, it wouldn't bother me. Would he be rusty? Perhaps, yes. Would he lack match sharpness? Yes, he would. But that would not deteriorate from his ability on a football. And that's why I think it's crucial for us as a national team to be able to arrange 2 friendly matches so that he can get 180 minutes under his belt, or preferably 135 minutes under his belt. 90 plus 40. Yeah, 135 minutes minimum. And that would put him in decent stead heading into the World Cup qualifiers for me. So for me, I'm not concerned, but I'm quite confident that Ravel will be able to find a club quite soon, and we'll be speaking about him glowingly once again. So Reggae Boys fans, thank you very much for watching this video. Really appreciate your support on this channel. Don't forget to like this video, give it a massive thumbs up, share it as well all across your social media platforms. Really appreciate your support on the channel. As you know, we go live as well on Thursday. Please remember to check out the videos I've done with Kimar Taxi Lawrence, the interview, Jeremy Lynch, the interview, What is the Deal as well with Emil Smith Rowe, What is the Deal with Lewis Baker, What is the Deal with Kevin Stewart, amongst many other players. So do check out those videos, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Reggae Boys Commentary. Take care.